Hi, this is Shannon Adams of Realty Network, and I have a tip for tenants that may find themselves living in a property that is in foreclosure. Perhaps you didn't even know it was in foreclosure, even though you were paying your rental payments and figured the homeowner must be making their mortgage payments. But all of a sudden you find a notice on your front door that says this property is in foreclosure. Well, don't get over anxious about it because there may be some things that you can negotiate with the landlord to your benefit. And one thing is, you could call them up and say, hey, since you haven't told me that this house is in foreclosure and you've been pocketing all my money, how about helping me out and giving me a little discount on the rent? And in return, I'll be sure and take care of your property so that when the bank comes and takes it over, there won't be any liabilities on your part. And secondly, when the bank does completely take over this property and it is foreclosed upon, there's going to be a little notice placed on your door, and most likely it's going to be placed there by a realtor, because a realtor is going to be assigned to take care of that property, and their first chore is to go find out if the property is vacant or occupied. And once they find out that you are still a renter there, there's several things that are to your advantage. Number one, they may have to honor your rental agreement, or at least give you 90 days before you have to vacate the property. And number two, you can negotiate what we call cash for keys or relocation assistance. So you can get anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 to help you pack up your belongings and move out of the property. They just want to be assured that you're not going to cause any damage to the property. So you just have to promise them in writing that you agree to a certain amount of money and that you will leave the house in what the industry calls broom clean condition. So basically you don't want to do any harm or vandalism. You want to keep the property clean and tidy. And when you leave that day and you show the agent that you have kept up your side of the bargain, he's going to hand you a check in your name, and it can be anywhere from $2,000 to even $8,000 I've seen in one circumstance. So don't just walk away. It may be to your advantage to stay in that home until that notice actually shows up on the front door.